Hello, hello. Welcome to the live. We're going to try, I want to get you guys' opinion on a coin auction. You guys hear me okay? Hello, hello. Guess I'll turn on my YouTube so I can see the chat. So I can see the chat. All right, I can see George in here, but I can't see it on my OBS. That's nice. Who else is in here besides myself? Here, I'll say hello in the chat. Trying to learn this auction thing. I was gonna sell some of my coins I have listed on eBay, and I figured it'd be a safe way to sell them. So like after someone wins the auction, I could just send them a link, a custom link directly to the actual coin itself. And I was going to test out my camera here too. So let's see if you guys can see the coin okay. So like here's the actual coin. It's showing up good, it's focusing good. And then show the other side. So I don't know, just like a different way of selling coins. Cause I don't know, I feel like when I buy coins on Whatnot, it's kind of annoying that video receipt, and it doesn't really tell you when you actually get the coin what it is. So for a collector, I mean, buying coins from Whatnot is all right, but then that video receipt, it's kind of annoying. So I figure if I sell coins on YouTube, but it's an actual coin that's listed in my eBay store, it just would make a better experience for the buyer and me as the seller. So after you win the auction, you get a link to the eBay to check out, so you can pay for the coin on a safe platform, eBay, and then you'll get tracking and you'll get, the full experience, and that way you can clearly see, what you're getting. So I don't know, just what do you guys think of that? It's like a different way of selling coins live. So it's like, here's the coin live, you're gonna get it, but then you have to, when you win, you'll just get a link straight to my eBay store. I'll put the price that you win the coin at, on directly to you, and then that's how you'll check out at the end. And I can do combined shipping too, so it'll actually create a really good experience because you can see what you're getting, but then I've got the description of the coin, on the page, so you don't have to guess what it is. So I was going to try it out. So the way I'd have to do it is I'd have to unlist my coins, because that would suck if someone bought it and then they didn't someone else bought it. You know what I mean? So I'd have to move the coins that I'm going to have in my auction offline, and then when somebody pays for the coin, or when they win the auction, it would go straight to their eBay account. So I don't know what you guys think, because again, I don't like buying coins on Whatnot. I think it's a little, I don't know, that video receipt just doesn't do so hot. And then when you're buying coins from live streamers on YouTube, it's also hard to tell, to keep track of what you actually bought. So this way, you'll have a receipt. It'll go through eBay. It's a safe platform. You don't have to worry about, Venmoing me or sending me PayPal, anything goofy like that. So I don't know. It's just an idea, because I don't think anyone's trying to sell coins this way. So again, I just wanted to test out my camera. And I could sell all kinds of stuff. I mean, I got this 1943. It's like a square coin. I'll show you guys that. So let me know in the chat if this makes sense, or if you're like, dude, what are you doing? So I have to go to my store here. And then if I wanted to find this coin, say I put this coin up for auction, it'd be this bad boy right here. So would that be a better buying experience when you're buying something off of YouTube from from somebody? So I could show it in here. I could take the coin out. I probably should wear gloves, because some people get annoyed when the auctioneer doesn't wear gloves, but it's just easier for me to hold it. And then it would show, I guess I could move the screen over. I could go full screen. So I could show, here's the actual coin itself. And then I could make this screen bigger. And then show the actual coin. Let me see how that focus is doing. You know what I mean? So how's that look in the chat? I can't, nobody's chatting, nobody's telling me. Does this look good? Looks pretty good on my screen. Looks pretty good live too. So what do you guys think of that format? Is that a cool way of selling coins? Ooh, the video is delayed too on my phone. And then I can go full screen, say this is what you're bidding on. So I don't know. Who's all here in the chat? Say hello. All I can see is Georgie 9347. Got some lights in the back too. Can change it to red, green, blue, white. I don't know, I got all these new toys. I got this new camera. I'm testing it out. Helps if I hold the coin the right way. But yeah, I probably should wear gloves. It's gonna make people mad if I'm showing coins and not wearing gloves. What do you guys think? And then I don't know how to make people actual wrenches. How do you do that? What is the suggestion here? And then I also, on all my listings, I take really detailed photos. So is that like overkill? It's like, here's the coin you're bidding on. Here it is in real life. And then I can also show it here on my actual listing so you know exactly what you're bidding on. I weigh it, measure it, make sure it's not magnetic. So I don't know. This might be a cool way, a different way of selling coins on YouTube, a safe way. So let me know what you guys think. That's cool, man. It's 3:41 over here, so there's nothing wrong with cooking. Who else we got in the? Who else we got in here? Now this studio thing's not showing me who's actually in here. It's really weird. Like, do I have to have a YouTube page on? Oh, here we go. Oh, this is interesting. All right. So it almost looks like I'd have to have another screen here. And then ooh, it's like really delayed. Oh, here we go. So George, if I wanted to make you a moderator, you could do that. All right. What does it do? Put a little wrench next to you? Let's see. Who else we got in here? Yeah, I've been mod before. All right. Yeah, it did add a wrench. So, yep, there you go. It added a wrench to you. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. So, if you want to bid on coins, I'm gonna make a new stream. I'm gonna watch this to make sure the video looks good. You can hear my voice, and this is a good format. So, like I said, I'm gonna do a coin auction. And I'll probably have to like set a time where I do it. I think Sundays are the best. Probably not while there's a playoff game going on that I'm not interested in watching anymore. But that looks pretty good on my screen. And then I'd have to watch it, let's see, in Top Chat. Let's see. Ooh, I just exited out of here. Open the studio again. Yeah, I could watch it in live chat. I could actually just use my cell phone. So that way I could figure out like who's going to actually win the auction. And then how do I... Yeah, so I have to go to live chat. What's participants? Okay. What's going on, Natalie? I'm experimenting here. So I was going to sell coins on YouTube, and I got a new camera. So I was going to show the coins like this, and people could bid on it live on an auction. And then I've got the actual listing here. So when someone wins the auction, I'd send them a direct link to their auction item through eBay, and then they could make the purchase through eBay. And that way shipping's already figured out. There's tracking. You don't have to mess around with like sending me a Venmo or PayPal or anything like that. It's all handled, through eBay itself. And I don't know, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth paying eBay 7.5% to protect the buyers and the sellers. And then I could also show like the information on the coin. How many they made and stuff like that. So here's a unique coin. I might as well keep showing coins. So here is I'll pop this one up. Let me do this. I don't know if you guys ever seen one of these. So it's 1874 only 866,000 made. And I'll open it up here. So I think this would be a cool way to sell coins on eBay or on YouTube. And that's the reverse. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this a pretty cool way of selling coins? So again, you would bid on it. Whoever won the auction, then you get the invoice would basically be a direct link to eBay to check out. So you have to have well, you don't really need an eBay account. You can create one, but you could pay with credit card, however you want to pay. And that way it would protect me as the seller and you as the buyer, because you'd have to provide your address and during the checkout process on eBay. So who else we got in here? I just have my family in here. But I don't know. I think it's a cool way of selling coins. I really do. Because when you buy stuff on Whatnot, I don't know if you guys have bought that before, but you get like a video receipt and then your item gets shipped to you and you just get like those regular like sticker printouts, but it doesn't tell you what the item is. It doesn't tell you what you paid. It shows you that in your summary. Like if you only buy one item, it'll tell you that. But if you buy like, a bunch of items from somebody, you have to go do a video receipt to see what you actually bought. Whereas this way, you could see the coin live. What you're bidding on. Yeah, it looks good. That camera looks real good. And then you could see the actual coin here, and we can do an auction that way. So I'm going to make a list of 10 coins, but I want your guys' opinion if this looks good on YouTube. So can you clearly see the coin live? Does showing you the coin this way help help you make a better buying decision, knowing exactly what it looks like. So it's from 1874. That's old. So you can buy a 152-year-old coin from Sweden. 5 ore. And what else we got here? Let's test out a tiny coin here. Let me see if this tiny coin shows up well on the camera. All right, coin looks huge here on the screen, but then here's what it looks like live. So that is from 1940. Let's see how that looks in the camera. It's better if I hold it in my hand like that. Yeah, it's kind of delayed when I'm showing it on the screen here. Put it on the edge of my finger. Oh. And then show the reverse. So these New Zealand coins, they always look like drumsticks on the back. I don't know what those things are. That's the coin in real life. That's a really tiny coin. It actually shows up pretty well on the camera. So again, let me know in the chat if you guys would buy coins like this. So if the seller is showing you the actual item live, and then when you are purchasing the coin, we would just use eBay as a safe method of transacting. I don't know. I just think it's a safer way to purchase coins online or through YouTube. And that way, like, no one's address gets messed up. You can use any form of payment. You can clearly see what you're getting. You can check my store feedback. Let's get this big boy out here. So let's do a 1936. Yeah, I could do eBay live auctions, but I'd have to like sign up for that. And I don't know. I wanted to do like a more personal like YouTube experience. So you guys could chat, on YouTube. Let me see if the toning shows up on this. So I've got a full screen of the coin here to show the actual toning. Let me take it out of the holder and see how that looks. See if this camera picks up the toning well. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Let's take a look at the reverse. What we got here? King George V. What's up, King George? So should I do auctions like this, or should I just do like a 10-minute video, spend a minute on each coin, put the coin links in the description of the video, and then just let people, if they want to make a purchase, just buy it that way, like a buy it now? I don't know. I'm kind of I want to try like an auction just to see how it goes on YouTube. Want to make sure the camera looks good. The audio sounds good too. I got mics coming tomorrow, because usually like you're telling me my voice sounds bad. But I was gonna get the wireless mics. They're coming tomorrow, so that way it's nice and clear. But yeah, that looks really good. So I don't know. I might I might do an auction later tonight. See how it goes with 10 coins. And then maybe do like an auction. I don't know. I think maybe a way to do it is like here are the 10 coins that are going to be placed up for auction. So do like a quick video, like spend 30 seconds on each coin, explaining each one, and then just do like a live auction. Or should I just do a live auction? Let me see if I can see it in the chat here. Yeah, I almost need like another screen. I could just put it over that. Now it doesn't tell me, it tells me 10 people are in here. All right. Yeah, George, you have a good point there. So the other thing too, it's like when I notice other sellers are running auctions, you don't really have time to think. What's going on, Mr. Blue? Mr. Blue, did you just enter the room? I'm trying to figure out a way to sell coins through YouTube, but in a safe manner where when you actually go to checkout, you get a direct link to my the actual eBay listing with the price that you won the auction at. And I wanted to do it in this manner where I guess I don't like the way people sell coins. Like nowadays, I feel like people don't get to make a good buying decision. They don't really know what they're getting. They're just like getting involved in the auction. So I was gonna do coins like this. So I was gonna say like, all right, here's a 1936. Here's a 1936 Great Britain 1 penny. I would say it's AU and it's a super toner. So like you would see the coin on my eBay page because it would be I would have it unlisted though because like it would suck if I sold a coin and someone else bought it. You know what I mean? So I already have these coins listed on eBay, so I already took photos. So as you're looking at the coin, I could show it this way on the eBay page. And then I can also show the coin live like this. It's on the bottom screen. So I'm kind of testing my new camera for the coins themselves. So I gotta be like, all right, who wants to buy this coin? And then, we'll start it at whatever. And then that way you could see the coin live in hand. And then you could also see the coin image here. And then I could say, well, here's the actual dimensions of the coin. This is how I ship it out. The KM number, if that makes a difference to anybody. If it's a rare coin, like they didn't make a lot of them, I could put like the mintage marks, but I don't know. I just felt like I wanted to do a different way of selling coins on eBay. Because you know what I mean? Like when you buy something on Whatnot, it's just like, hey, chat, buy this coin right here, chat. Look, chat. Don't miss out. And it's like super annoying. It's like, I don't even know what I'm bidding on, right? And then when I notice other people sell stuff on YouTube, you're kind of really trusting the seller because you're going to Venmo, you're going to Cash App, you're going to PayPal this person that you don't know from Adam money, and then they're just going to randomly mail you this coin, but there's like no protection for you as the buyer, and there's no protection for them as the seller. There's like, they have to send a separate email. Here's your invoice. Here's your tracking number. So again, I've bought coins on all formats. So obviously I've bought them on eBay. I bought them from YouTube Lives, and I've also purchased coins, not coins on Whatnot, but I bought like jewelry and stuff on Whatnot. And I don't like the way when I would receive my Whatnot package, it just has a bunch of those sticker receipts and you really can't remember what you bought because even the receipts that come in the box, it just says auction number item 152, but you have like no description of what you actually got. And in order to see what, like, let's say you paid like $30 for something, but you bought like 10 other things, you have to then log into Whatnot and watch the video receipt, which is annoying. And it's like, did I buy that or did I buy the other item before it or the other item after that? So it's very confusing if you've bought stuff on Whatnot to try and figure out, well, what the heck did I pay, for that item? Whereas this way of presenting coins through YouTube, you're going to see the coin live. You're going to see the actual coin itself, images. You're going to see actual images of the coin that I've taken. And then when you win the auction, you're going to get an actual safe method of payment, which is through eBay. The only thing that sucks, I do have to pay eBay 7.5%, but I feel like it's worth it for some of the coins I have listed. So again, I wanted to just throw this idea out there because not too many people, like let's say the coin shops, right? Like they don't have an eBay presence, or if they do, they're not selling you coins off their eBay page. Or the eBay Live guys, I don't know if you guys bought stuff like that through eBay Live. It does show you what you bought, but then you have to like sign up for eBay Live and you have to like go through their format. Whereas YouTube, I feel it's like a nicer place to like have interactions with people. And we don't have to like be like, oh, 10-second auction, hurry up, make a quick rash decision, So this is a way of showing like, here's the coin live, this is what you're buying, this is exactly what it's going to look like when you win the auction, and you'll have a safe way of checking out at the end of the auction. So again, oh, thanks. Hey, what's up, Numi? Hey, Numi, is your first name, is it Brian? Brian with a Y? I always call you Numi. Dude, you've been making videos like crazy, man. Numi, you should do this too, man. You should sell coins like live. You have some really cool stuff. And then what else? Oh, let's try a coin that's like old, and it's hard for me to see because it's not the greatest condition. So we're gonna show a 152-year-old Swedish 10 ore. So this is the coin you're gonna see. This is pretty beat up, but it's 152 years old. So here's the coin here. It's 40% silver, 2,875,000 minted. And then let's see how this shows up on here. This is really tiny. Just want to make sure it shows up good on the camera. Yeah, I might have to hold it in my palm. Let's see. Does that look okay on your guys' screen, or is it hard to see? Because like I figure most people are going to be using their cell phone too. Yeah, it's kind of whited out. So sometimes my photos like pick up every single little detail, which is all right. But like this, I just feel like this would be a safer way of buying coins, through YouTube. So here's the other side. So it actually looks better on the video camera than the actual photos. Yeah, but I know, like the impulse buy is great, but I just think it's a little different with numismatics. Like when you're making a numismatic purchase of a coin, you're you want to do a little bit of research, but you want to be like too impulsive. Like, I don't want people overpaying for coins. I mean, if they want to support me, like, that's cool, but I don't know. I just think like this would be a much safer format to sell coins. I'd have to move all the coins I have listed on eBay to like offline. And then when people actually bid and win the auction, then I would send them the link to the eBay store with the agreed upon price through YouTube, and then they could check out. And then that way I don't have to chase people down for payment. I don't have to chase people down for like, hey, what's your name? What's your address? You know, to connect the YouTube name to an actual real life person that's making the purchase. And eBay would handle the transaction. I would ship it out right away. The tracking could be tracked on eBay. And it's just a safe way. Because I think like if you do just regular PayPal probably charges like close to 10%. So my account with eBay, they charge me 7.5% because I have a store. So, but again, it's not eBay Live. It's not Whatnot. It's not like old school YouTube trusting the seller if they're actually going to ship your coin or just going to take your money and run with it. It's like, no, you're going to do an auction here. This is what you bought. This is what you're actually getting. Here are the actual detailed photos. Like really, really detailed photos. This makes the coin look like crap, which is okay because that's what it's going to look like under magnification. The actual coin itself looks much nicer. Here, Numi, this is what you need, man. You need numismatic stacker. You need a square coin in your life. Here you go, bro. This is what you need in your life. Right here. It's all you. You need this square coin in your life. Everyone needs a square coin in their life. And then through YouTube, we could do like the live auctions and just show going once and twice. Yeah, so I might do that later. So it's 4:00 right now. I'll probably have an auction later tonight just to see how it goes. But I'm gonna try it with 10 coins. That way, it's not too long, and then we could see how it'll look. I'm actually just talking about auctions of thinking of doing it because I need to set it up where I just wanted to test the camera, make sure does the audio sound good? And then I wanted to test the live video of the coin to make sure that came out nice. So again, just thinking of doing a different type of format on YouTube to sell coins in a safe, secure manner where the buyer has enough time to make a good buying decision. You can clearly see what you're getting. And I think I'm going to try one tonight. So I'm going to pick just like 10 random coins out of my eBay store. I'm going to delist those 10 coins and then just have a live auction and have fun with it, see how it goes. But then the checkout part will be easy. I guess what I'll have to do is I'll probably have to put like a link saying, so I know like the actual person's eBay account. Like that's the other thing too. It's like, how would I send people an invoice straight through eBay? Because it's going to be an eBay item. So I'd have to make it a custom SKU. So this is what I could do. I'm just trying to think like how this would work. So if let's say numismatic stacker, you bought this coin for me and you agreed, it's like, yeah, I'll buy it $10 plus shipping. So I would go into my eBay page and then I would just write, I'd have to make some room here. but I'd have to write numismatic stacker auction went auction, and then I put like auction number 1. All right, let's say this is the first auction, numismatic stacker. You want it for $10, but I have to like, well, you may allow me to clear out this. So let's say this is the auction you won, but all the description of the coin is in here, exactly what you're getting. And then let's say you want it for $10. So numismatic stacker, you just won this auction for $10. And this is like behind the scenes, so this is what it would look like on my side. So I would go here to this. All right, so I would revise, and then I'd have to remove my ad rate because I want to pay eBay extra. 7.5% is enough. So let's say I sold numismatic stacker this coin for $10. So the auction's over. Numismatic stacker won it. This is his item. It's numismatic stacker auction number 1. And then here is his listing that he just paid for. So I'll show you this full screen. So numismatic stacker, you just won this. I probably have to change it to like buy low, sell. Well, you don't really need to because it's got my name on it. But let's say numismatic stacker, you won this for $10. And then I could share this link. So I'd have to share this link with you. Here it is, the share button here, which would create a unique eBay page. And then I guess I would just need your email address. So that way I could send you, numismatic stacker, an email. Here is your item to pay for. And then you could check out. So like while you're on the live, I'll be like, hey, did you get the email? So I'd have to like open up an email, send that to you directly, you pay for it, and it's like, all right, you're legit, right? And then like, at the end of the auction. So that's the way I would sell coins on YouTube. And then after you checked out, you would get the invoice, your shipping information would be in there, so I wouldn't have to gather that. And then I would ship the coin directly to you. And then if you bought multiple coins towards the end of the auction, I can just send you all the links to the auctions that you won and then do like combined shipping. So you would put the coins in your cart and then you would request combined shipping. So that way you're not paying $5 per coin, because that would suck. Because I don't want to charge people like extra if they want, multiple coins. Like $5 is plenty to ship a coin out. So I probably have to put something in the description of the video saying eBay will calculate your shipping payment or your shipping amount. And then I'll put in like, if you win multiple coins, I will combine shipping, and you'll just have to put all the coins in your cart, request an invoice from me, or just pay the extra shipping and I'll refund you the overage on the shipping. Like that's easy too. Because not everybody knows how to check out on eBay to ask for combined shipping. You have to like do it in your cart once you have a bunch of coins. So yeah, I think this is a safe way. I know it does sound complicated, but so is like the other complicated way is like if someone say, hey, you won it for $10, well then how am I supposed to know like who that person is, where do they live, how are they, they can send me payment. I could put a payment link all day long, but then like the payment link doesn't always necessarily show the correct shipping address because people forget to update their shipping address. Plus, I would then have to create an invoice, and that would be complicated. So this way, eBay handles the address, the shipping, the payment collection, and they've already verified that that person is real. So that way, I'm not getting scammed shipping coins to someone that stole someone's credit card information, and they're not getting scammed because they're getting an eBay receipt and they're getting the actual item that shows up on eBay. So again, it's a different way of selling coins, but I think I'm going to try it tonight. So anyways, guys, thanks for stopping on in. I'm going to end it here, but I just want to test the camera. I'm going to watch my live to see how it looks live. If my voice sounds choppy or if it gets a little choppy when I was downloading the studio option here. But yeah, I think I'll do an auction for 10 coins tonight, and we'll see how it goes. So appreciate you guys stopping by, and you all stay healthy out there. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.